Creating in chaos. Is it possible? Or does it just turn into a big mess? Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Venus, your Hot Mess Millionaire. And I'll welcome you to the Hot Mess Millionaire show. Today is, I feel good. It's been a long time coming, but I feel really great. And I'll share with you in a minute why. It has everything to do with our topic. But before I get into that, I want to make sure I do not forget to let you know that on Tuesdays, we have first look screenings of each episode of the Hot Mess Millionaire series. So if you go to your notes, you'll see the link. It's I only do the screenings in the Hot Mess Millionaire Facebook group, and those screenings, not only do we do screenings, we also have live Q&A, live business training, pouring into you sessions, coaching, just whatever you need. It's your access to me without the price tag. Okay. And this is only going to go forward in terms of until the Hot Mess Millionaire series is complete. But I want to make sure you know about it, because I would hate for you not to benefit from having access to my multi-million-dollar brain trust. Okay. So that's Hot Mess Millionaire Facebook group. And please go and join. Please answer the 3 very basic questions so we know you're a real person and not a robot. It's kind of cray-cray right about now. Okay. And let me see what else. Oh, we also have something new. We have merchandise. We do. We have T-shirts and hoodies and shirts for Hot Mess Millionaire. I'm going to get more. And we just unrolled this. All right. And we're doing our very first edition. Okay. So that too, I'll put a link somewhere, unless it's here. But I want to make sure you have access to that, because I haven't really talked about it and I haven't pushed it out. Okay. I save things for my truth tellers. Everything happens in a Hot Mess Millionaire Facebook group first. Then we put it out to the public. Okay. So I encourage you, if you want to be on the inside and you don't want to miss anything, because I'm inspired and I do inspired stuff, please join the Hot Mess Millionaire Facebook group. The link is around here somewhere. And I can't wait to see you there. Okay. So back to us. Forgot this. Also forgot this. Make sure you subscribe to the Hot Mess Millionaire podcast. Okay. And please make sure you share, you comment, you post, you tag, get the word out. We are blowing up, and I want you with me. I want the people that you love to be fed. Okay. Don't be stingy. Don't be greedy. Give to the needy. Okay. Or just give to people that you love. All right. So please share this broadcast. Don't make me call you out. All right. Because I see some repeat offenders and truth tellers. Share. We're building a community where we empower each other, and we can't do that if we don't share. Okay. So that's that. So back to creating in a crisis. Girl, have you been checking up on Biden doing his thing? I want to say bad words. I want to curse so bad. I'm trying not to curse, y'all. That's my new process. That's what I'm giving up. We'll see how long it lasts. God, please help me. Well, help me not curse as much. We'll see. The Lord is with me. All my Christians, pray for me. I'm loving the way he's rolling. Did y'all see that he put a transgender vet on the transition team for the Department of Defense? Do you understand how bold ass that is? Okay, so much for not cursing. Do you understand how badass that is? I'm gonna tell you, I'm here for race. Y'all know I'm here for race. I'm all about police reform. But when he went and put a transgender vet on the transition team for all of the military, that sets a tone that is profound. Do you understand how profound that is? He not playing with them no more. They don't know they messing with Joe. Okay? They messing with Joe. So I am so proud of how he's doing this. He's taking action in crises, even though I think Trump is surrendering. I think he's starting to get to the place where he can be with that perhaps maybe he didn't lose. Although it's always a conspiracy against him. We're going to let him have that right now. But if you look at ever since President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Harris has been declared the president-elect, the winner of the election. They've been in action. Okay, they're using this time to set tone, to put together the COVID. Oh God, have mercy! I'm too excited. I'm gonna have to read this out loud. Put together the committee, to the advisory board for COVID, and they have a black woman on. It's so diverse. And I mean, he's not playing with us. It's almost as if now this is me being petty. I'm going to curse right now, okay? This is me being petty, so everybody forgive me in advance for the shit I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it because it needs to be on the fucking record, okay? Don't say it. Please don't. Don't say it. Don't say it. But God, they need to know. Let me say it softer. I think it is such a wonderful screw you to the current administration that the Biden administration is actively saying we're not going to do it that way anymore. You know, literally all the actions that the Biden administration is taking. This brother, he actually already picked his chief of staff. That is the most important role in the White House. What do you call it? Non-voting. You don't vote that person in. You see what I'm saying? And so these are major moments that we're living through. And my prayer for you is that you're present to the tide changing. Okay? I strongly believe that if you want to do something, okay, if you want to move something in your life, the tide has to change. You have to stop going from this direction and go in that direction. Okay? And the way my mind sees it as like a boat in the ocean. Okay? And if you think about a boat, they have a rudder in the back, like a little tail in the back, and it makes it makes the boat go, right? So, and also I was a bosun mate. Y'all should know that in the Coast Guard Reserve. I'm here for it. I love my country. So what happens is if you want to change direction, you push the rudder down and the water presses against it. And now at first it's really hard to turn because it's going against the current. It's going against the water you're pressing against. But once it gets to a tipping point, all the water that's been held back rushes to that rudder and propels you into a new future that you didn't even know you wanted. And I love that for us. I love that for us. I love that for us, God. I'm loving this for us, Lord. I'm loving this Dalai Lama. I'm loving this Oprah. I'm loving the Jesus Christ. I'm loving the Wayne Dyer. I'm loving all of this, okay? Because what I'm present to is possibility. And if you are, if you got a hot mess on you, if you are a black woman, girl, let me help you understand. You are in so high demand. This is called strike while the iron is hot. This is called, millionaire? Okay, let me start up some shit. Okay, let me get my business on. Let me get my merchandise on. Let me get my book on. Let me get my online course on. Let me get my online program on. Let me get my business. This is it. This is it. This is what our grandparents had prayed for. Okay, this is it. And my prayer for you is that you can feel the current change and you can feel the excitement of the future, because we have a future now we didn't have other than other motherfucker. All right. So what I'm excited about is creating in crises. Now, y'all know how I roll. Y'all know I'm a hot mess. We've worked that out. You know I love the Lord. We worked that out too. And you know I cry like a little bitch from time to time. We worked it out. It's all good. What I want you to understand is creating in the crises is no different than monetizing your mess. That was preach, God. I don't even know if they heard it. Okay, I'll say it again. Thank you, Lord. Creating in a crisis is no different than monetizing your mess, pimping your pain for profit, cashing into your catastrophes. It's all the same. It's where you stop resisting what's so and you leverage it. You leverage the shit out of it. You leverage it ooh, you leverage, right? And so what I'm being with in my own real life, and I'm going to encourage you to be in your own real life, because I'm going to talk it through. I'm going to talk it through so you can start picking up some points, okay? What you want to start being with is what you can't be with, okay? What I mean is, have you ever noticed, have you ever noticed that when people don't think like you don't listen to them, you tune them out, you turn the channel? I did that for months with Trump, okay? As I watch President-elect Biden, Vice President-elect Harris, and their teams get built in the midst of Trump calling foul play, in the midst of this motherfucker won't even leave the office. He's like, no, I'm going to hire my own pretend staff so I can keep the illusion up, so my base can think that this is real when he's lost the election, okay? They're keeping moving because they're not afraid to look at what they don't agree with. That is a real word. They're no longer, and I mean, this is real talk. I mean, this is my walk, and you can do what you got to do, but I'm gonna tell you how I did it. I realized me being in a reaction was getting in the way of my money. Okay, it was. Now, granted, I wasn't tripping off that, because when the George Floyd was publicly executed in front of the world stopped for me. I stopped selling. Okay, I was still putting my word out. You know, I was still communicating, but I took I turned off all my sales machines. I turned off all my funnels, and I gave all my platforms over to social change. Okay, that's how we got to this. Okay, and what I've been being with is the level of hurt. White women hurt my feelings when they voted for him. I'm still getting over that, but I'm better than I was last week. Okay, black men voting for Trump. Still smarting over that, better than I was last week. Okay, God, we're growing, we're evolving, we're evolving. And Trump and his base, right? I resisted them. I didn't agree. I felt attacked, and I was. Don't get me wrong. Black people getting killed is real. All right, people of color getting killed is real. Trans getting killed is real. So none of that was false. Okay. But there's a difference between closing my eyes, okay, and looking the devil in the eye. There's a difference. I saw this wonderful quote. President Trump was saying something, and Biden said, I look forward to talking to you. How dope is that for a response? I mean, like, I would have been livid. I don't know. You know, this is why God has me have a microphone instead of making me a lawyer, because I probably would have just said a lot of foul shit. I probably would have, and I would have said it brilliantly, okay? But it wouldn't have made any difference because it's not helpful. The elegance and the eloquence with which Biden's administration is dealing with this chaos, with this cray-cray, is absolutely inspiring to me. It makes me realize how emotionally immature I've been being about all of this. Now, granted, it was appropriate, survival-based, and reactionary. I own it. I'm okay with that. I'm a human being. It happens to the best of us. Not a problem. But when I see a model of a man, white man, God have mercy on me, who's actually doing what the fuck he said out the gate, that right there is like, okay, God, I got to check up on this. I got to check up on this. And as I watch how he and his staff and his team and his administration are not avoiding Trump, they're not engaging. But they're not hiding. They don't have their eyes closed. They have their eyes wide open. You see what I'm saying? And the more they have their eyes open, the more opportunity they see. And I've had my nose on the ground. I've been focused on, ever since George, I've been pissed about white people. Just blatant, just white supremacy. Those motherfuckers. All right. I've been pissed about them. All right. Now, and I gotta give you a distinction. I got this from Amanda Seals, and it's real. Every white, well, so how she said it? There are white women, and then there are women who are white. When I say white women, I think of white supremacy. I think of the 56% that voted for Trump, because they voted for an ideology. They voted for comfort. They voted for their own value system, not for what would have America work, in my opinion. And this is my opinion. All right. So just for, I need to say this for people who don't know me, I have some amazing white women who are white friends who love me and support me. So I'm a racialist, meaning I see the world through race. Kwame Appiah, read up on them if you want to find out about it. Okay. My point is this: to watch the eloquence of them not reacting to the constant elevation of Cray-Cray, okay, actually settles me down. I didn't know, well, I had a sense of how much of a reaction I've been in since George. COVID, yes, but George took me. I don't know about you, but George, that took me places, all right? I went back and been writing shit about it. Y'all know what I'm doing. People been following me. Make sure you share this. Don't be stingy. Share. I don't see y'all sharing. I don't hear you sharing. I'm waiting for a share. Do something about this. But I realized as I watched Vice President-elect say, Vice President, I'm speaking. Thank you, I'm speaking. It wasn't a fuck you. Well, I don't know if that's true or not, God. I could be lying. But the way it was spoken was not reactionary. It was standing for her voice. And that moved me. You know what I'm saying? That moved me. And I'm looking at how they're moving forward with all the resistance. I mean, the Senate talking shit. We got people talking cray-cray as if democracy is lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. They're like, oh, I got to tell you what I realized. I'm excited about this. I realized, you know how Trump has been saying that the votes that got mailed in were fraudulent votes? I want you to hear. I'm going to do a whole talk on this one. I'm going to do a whole broadcast on this one, I think. He's right. They are fraudulent if you count the black votes, if you count the Native American votes, if you count the Latino votes. See, if you think about 3/5 of a man, right? That's what the Constitution says. And if you think about white supremacy, okay, you'll see that our voices were never counted. Do you understand? Our voices were never counted. And because of the grassroots efforts, people of color, trans, queer, Native, Asian, the coalition, okay, came out 78 million votes from the last time I heard, okay? That is profound that we are letting our voices be heard. But for white supremacy, for a white supremacist, those voices don't count. Those voices don't count. You see what I'm saying? So what he's saying is fraudulent. I see what he means now. I thought he was just talking about people from Mars. No, he's talking about every vote that's not a white man. And some white chicks. We'll let it be. But like back in the day, it was a land-owning, wealthy white man. That was who could vote. That was the only... White women couldn't vote. White women got the vote after black men. Literally. Okay? And they still had to go through hell. Black women we didn't get our shit. We didn't get our stuff together in terms of being able to actualize our vote until the 60s. So this, when he says fraudulent votes, or we stole the election from, he's right, we did. Because black people showed the fuck up. Black women showed the fuck out. Yes. And in that reality, I understand his logic. He's not counting our votes. He's not counting. He's only counting Republican votes that voted for him. Notice he messed with nobody else's states, but except for the ones that were colored. Okay? So I'm saying all that to say, as I take my hand from over my eyes, as I look the devil in the face, right? I'm starting to see the cracks. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you're not crazy. You're just a white supremacist. Okay, God, clear now. Huh. Okay. I don't have to dance with that. And so what I'm encouraging you to do in your real life is start looking at those things that you have been avoiding looking at. What have you not been able to be with? And make it make sense to you. Not the heat of it, but the logic of it. Notice I can make logic out of Trump's words now. I couldn't last week. I was hot last week. I was hot 2 weeks. I've been hot since George. Okay. And so it's like, okay, God. Okay, I can see that. In that world, that makes sense. Okay, he's not counting any vote that's not a white male vote. I don't even know if he's counting white women votes. I really don't know. Can't really tell. Okay. But my point is, if you're anything like me, you've been living at the effect of this administration for 4 years, and rightly so. You're not wrong for it. It has been hellish. Okay, so please don't hear this as an excuse anything. No, they fucked up. They did some fucked up shit that's going to take us at least 4, 8, maybe even 12 years just to get back balanced because of all of the vision. Okay, it's a valid reaction. Your truth is valid. So please hear my word when I say that. As we move into this new energetic, this creative, this space that's potent with hope and possibility. What I'm inviting you to do is look at that which you could not be with it, and create a logic that you can believe. I don't mean bullshit. I cannot believe in little people from Mars doing votes, and I can't do, the dead people thing. I can't do it. I can't. I'm too smart for that. I'm like, God, no, that's some bullshit. Okay. But I can do white supremacy, and I can see it. Now, because I can see it, I'm no longer annoyed by it. Because I'm no longer annoyed by it, I get that energy back. The energy turns into kinetic energy. That energy turns into creativity. And now I'm back in the game. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting back in the game. Okay. And so I'm doing it a couple of ways, and I'm going to encourage, and I'm serious about your paper. How can I help them understand this? God, please help me. Help me, Jesus. Help me say this pretty. Help me say this, God. Please help me. Thank you. Historically, people of color, even in women, specifically black women, and y'all should know I talk to a black woman audience, and everyone's welcomed. You're all welcome if I resonate with you. And it's okay if I don't. And I don't talk to every black woman because I'm blackity black woman. I'm not bougie black. So that could be offensive to people too. So I've surrendered. Who's for me is for me. Who's not, I surrender that. Okay. So don't worry about it. But as a black woman, historically, we've never had a black female body in the second highest office in the world. In the world. Now, I know Trump has done some bullshit and people mad at us all over, but we still have standing. You can tell by how all the world leaders started to acknowledge Biden and calling him on his cell phone, which I think is kind of dope as fuck. How they get the number? I'm here for it. I don't even care. I love that. They bypassed Trump's thing and went right to Biden. Okay. So we're not alone in the world. We still have our allies. It's recoverable. You see what I'm saying? It's recoverable. So, but if you think about it, historically, black women have been positioned as the workhorse, the cash cow, the beast of burden, or the scapegoat. All right. We have been at the bottom of every economic and social ladder. And now if you put trans women in there, it's in that lineage. It's still woman. Okay. And so this is where marketing comes in. This is where marketing gets useful. Okay. I was looking at, I think it was Capital One. I was looking at one of their ads, and they put a black woman on the side of a building saying, doing some marketing. I mean, full on black, regular black, like Megan Thee Stallion black, not like the Halle Berry black. You know what I'm saying? Like slave nigga black, not house nigga black. Okay. For those who understand. And then they had a white woman on another wall, another window. So what I want you to understand, I need you to understand how marketing works. Marketing gets ahead of the trends. We set that shit. Okay. So if we're already putting black women on the sides of banks, I hope y'all caught that. Then you have to start dealing with the marketing. Okay. Well, what are you marketing? Because there is a window in which black woman is marketable. Not tolerated, not fit in, not included, marketed. There's a difference. You see what I'm saying? So I need you to start thinking, okay, what are you marketing now? What is your personal brand? What is your product? What is your offer? What is your service? What are you doing? And if you don't have something, you need to get something. Okay? I don't even care. It could be tutoring. I don't give a fuck. All right? Because what's happening is, as marketing starts pushing out the images, and as Kamala and Vice President-elect Harris, give her respect, and all of the sororities leverage up, right? That means that's you. The reason why we move when we see her is because we see ourselves in her. All women do. And she said, I'm the first, but I'm not the only. And she meant that. And so she's positioning it gloriously. So you need to start thinking in terms of, okay, what is it that I have that nobody else has that I can start bringing to market? Because it's time. It's the last quarter of 2020, boo. It's time. Okay, I know what I'm doing is I'm starting a merchandise line. I already brought it up. Check up on it. I'm going to build that out because, one, people keep asking me for it, and two, it's just a good thing to do. It goes with the brand. Okay. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm investing in myself, and I invite you to invest in yourself. I'm investing in myself by hiring a TV pilot consultant, Black woman who's working in the industry. I'm doing that. I'm investing in a class to learn how the language, the jargon of script writing, not playwriting, not poetry. And I'm also taking a class about writing a pilot for a TV series. That's me investing in me. I don't know how to do none of that. I have no idea, but it excites me. It's a new future. You know what I'm saying? That it excites me. And if you need some support in creating your offer, get to Hot Mess Millionaire Group. Get you to Hot Mess Millionaire Group. Holla at your girl, and I got you. Okay? So, but I need you to understand that the social positioning is shifting right in front of our eyes. And you, my friend, you, my sweet sister in success, you are on top. Right now, this is the season, and it's going to be going for at least 4 years. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I need you to be brave. You see what I'm saying? I need you to dream again. I need you to move from fear and move into faith now. I need you to show your ass in the best possible way. And I need you to get paid. I do. I'm okay with it. Look. The great equalizer in America is money, not race. So you need to have your coins in order, and you need to have them in order in a way that doesn't require your body to be there. You're going to get sick of hearing me say that, but it's the real word, because as we move into this, we're already in an information age. Okay. But now, because of COVID and everything being online, you have to learn how to bring in money from what you know, not what you do. You see what I'm saying? That's a real word, and it's learnable. It's not even hard, really. In fact, in my opinion, it's easier than slaving. If you want to know how I feel about it, I think working hard is a habit. I think you should give it up. I think it's a bad habit left over from slavery and the Industrial Revolution. Give it up. It's not good for you. It's bad for your health. Okay? So, and reach for me. Reach for me. I got some things that if you don't know how to, I got you. Just get to Hot Mess Millionaire Group, join it. Jump on Tuesday calls with me, and just handle it. This is not hard. There's no reason for you to ever worry about money again. When you know how to make your own paper based in your knowledge, your lived experience, you will never, ever, ever worry about money again. Ever. You won't. Because you can trust you to bring in cash money with your knowledge, not with your time. Not with your skill, and not with your degrees, and not even with your network. And I mean all of that. Okay? So it's time to create. I am on fire for this season. I am. And I will keep you posted because I'm about to do the damn thing. God bless Hollywood. They don't know who the fuck is coming. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait till I learn how to write a screenplay. I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait till I learn how to write a series and a pilot. It's going to be dope as hell. And I will keep you posted. Okay? So I think that's all I want to share today, God. Is there anything else you need me to say? Let me check in. Okay, got that. I love you. I love everything about you. I love your swag. I love your attitude. I love your side eye. I love your swag. I love your genius. I love your boldness. But more than anything, I love your spirit. I love that each time that life knocked you to your knees, you got back up. And I love you for that. And I'm proud of you for that. So please don't forget who you are in all of this. You are God wrapped in flesh. You are the Alpha and the Omega. You are the beginning and the motherfucking end. And if anyone questions you, you let them know that the breath that comes out of your body is God. Because you are the living embodiment of that which is all. And as long as you are aware of it, the devil can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Can't do nothing with you. Okay? So my prayer for you is that you open your eyes and look the devil in the eye and stop being afraid. That you stop being afraid, that you stop being nervous, that you stop being worried about money, about the economy, about COVID, that you can create. You can create right now. I'm doing it. Watch me. Watch me. Okay? You can create in crises. You can bring in money right now. You can. It's not hard. I promise you it's not hard. It's not hard. I know I'm going to repeat this all day, God. It's not hard. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Money is the easy part. Making money is easy. Manifesting millions is easy. I do it on a fucking daily. It's not hard. Okay? So my prayer for you is that you start, borrow my faith. Fuck it. Borrow my faith. Forget your faith because your faith is mad. Borrow my faith until you live into who you were born to be. Borrow my faith. This borrow. See, Dr. Venus said, I got this. Fuck it. I must got it. I borrowed Nana's faith so you can borrow mine. I really do think my jokes are funny. Okay. All right, beloveds. Know that you're loved beyond all measure, my sweet sister in success, and the brothers who love us and our allies. Holla and preach. Thank you for allowing me to be myself. Thank you for not, getting offended. I hope. I haven't looked at, I haven't looked at the comments today. And thank you for just taking the time to listen. You know what I'm saying? That you just, listening to my word. I don't take it lightly. I love you and I appreciate you and I value you and I respect you. Don't ever doubt that. Make sure you see the Hot Mess Millionaire series is over on, the first episode is on Amazon. The rest of the series is over on YouTube, our YouTube channel that's around here somewhere. And I cannot tell you enough. If you want to benefit from my multi-million-dollar brain trust, join the Hot Mess Millionaire Facebook group. You won't even know how good it can be until you've interacted with me directly. Okay? But I leave it to your discretion. It's an opportunity, not an obligation. Okay? I love you, sis. I love you, bro. I love you, fam. This is Dr. Venus, your Hot Mess Millionaire, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye for now.